Welcome back, folks. Dow right now is up 6. You get the Nasdaq flat. S&Ps are up $1.50. And as we do each and every Wednesday at 20 past the first hour, we have our man, Mr. Darrel Martin up. Don't forget, folks, Darrel, my son Tom, Monday and Fridays, 10 to 11 o'clock, we do a great show. We trade the Nadex product. Well, we trade it every day, but bottom line, we specialize it in on Mondays and Fridays, 10 a.m. Darrel Martin, what's going on?
How you doing, man?
Doing great, man. You having a good day out there?
Yeah, having a fantastic day.
Hey,
so
that's
little
right.
premium collection day, you know, so not as much volatility, but good day.
No doubt. Those oil numbers come out this morning. That was fun.
Yes, so you gotta love Wednesday oil releases every Wednesday, and go in on those. And what I like to do is I like to usually actually that's a binary trade. I like to strangle those like about 5 minutes before the oil report.
Okay, cool, man.
Yeah, just get some cheap out of the monies and just go for a 1-to-1, just a quick trade. And most of the time it works. So if a 1-to-1 and you're winning more often than not, then you know you're netting out a profit.
Right. And folks, if you haven't test drove the Nadex platform, just come over to our website at TFNN. You'll see the banner. Hit it. You can bring up the exchange. They'll put $25,000 of paper money into your account. Bottom line, you see how it's defined risk trade. It's basically you're buying options, folks, and it's a great platform. You know, in particular, the volatility that we have out here, you know, in these markets right now, it's about as good as you can get. Trading in general, because of the volatility. And when you do that defined risk, you're bringing down the amount that you have to put up is dramatically less when you are wrong. And, of course, we're in a probability business, so you are going to be wrong.
Exactly. So if you want to, the real thing about trading is survival. And through being all those wrong choices and making sure that you're able to manage that risk, and Nadex just built to help you do that because it's the nature of a defined risk option.
Yeah,
so.
No doubt. And they put on more spreads in the oil contracts, too, right?
Yeah, they're going to add them across the board.
Okay.
Yeah,
they have them in the simulated model right now, right?
Right. They're even in NASDAQ and everything else. They got 5 of them now.
Okay, cool.
So, and they're adding more on the dailies and everything else. So basically, it's going to make sure there's a spread there constantly. Because a lot of times what will happen is the market will move and you'll have nothing to trade.
Yes.
We've all had that happen. It's like, oh, man, I want to do a spread, but there's nothing there.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's been one of the biggest challenges I've been talking about. It's like, man, I tell people about spreads, but then there's no spreads because the market moved past the ceiling or below the floor or whatever. So they're all deep in the money or deep out of the money, you know, and I like them to trade them where they're, you know, inside the spread. The market's in between the floor and ceiling.
There's no doubt. There's no doubt.
So now that they're doing 5, and that's going to roll over to live soon, that's just going to make spreads just even that much more attractive than they've already been.
Yeah.
So it'll make it where there is, you know, more often than not, there will be a spread of trade. Even on your more volatile days, you'll have spreads that are available.
Which is absolutely huge. So, folks, Friday morning, you know, Darrel was at a great rodeo. Yeah, rodeo Monday, right? And I'm sure that was great, right?
Oh, yeah. So we went out Friday, we went out Saturday. We had several rodeos. We had the stock show rodeo.
Okay.
And Felicity took 3rd in the San Antonio stock show.
Congratulations. That's amazing.
And then we went out to a play day on Saturday, which is like it's a rodeo where everybody gets together, has fun, you know, it's for ribbons, you know, for cash.
Yeah.
And like she won a check in San Antonio, you know.
Sweet.
And so she totally dominated that, took 1st. And
how old is she? 10? Is she 10?
She's 9.
She's 9. You have to see this. She's a barrel racer, folks. It's just like a mind blow.
Against the adults, and like she knows all the champions. We went to the American, which was at Cowboy Stadium, and she didn't qualify for that this year. She's working on it.
Okay.
And but if you win in your division, it's a $100,000 check.
Wow.
And if you win 3 years total, then anybody who like their third, like one guy won his 3rd year at the American, you get $1 million check, or that splits up between how many other people won it. And only one guy won his 3rd year.
Wow.
So literally he won like the last 2 years and this year. So it's called the Triple Crown.
Yeah.
So he got $1 million check on top of his $100,000 check. You know, not bad for, you know, 20 seconds of riding.
Wow.
And so she competed in that, though, and she did really well. She got pretty close.
Yeah.
And so that's her big goal. Is she's like, it's not if, but when I'm going to get one of those buckles and one of those really big checks. Like, she's focused on that.
I know, man. How cool is that? That's crazy.
And we're going to the Houston Stock Show this week. So she's competing out in Houston. That's the biggest one out of
hey, I got my cowboy boots on today.
There you go.
I got
so
my
I'm wearing my cowboy boots and my Spurs and ready to go.
Oh man, I'm telling you.
And so she's just having a lot of fun. And then let's see, after that, she has like, what does she have? She has another. She's in Little Britches, which is pro rodeo.
Yeah.
It's like basically the younger 18 and under version of pro rodeo.
Yeah.
And so she loves that because she gets paid cash like right there.
And she cleans up on that one, I bet, right?
Yeah, she goes out to those, and I mean, we camp out, and we have the big living quarters, horse trailer and all that.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna go work with some friends of ours that are cutting horse champions. It's really fast movement.
Okay.
If you ever watch cutting, it's like, I mean, it's insanely fast. Like you got to build.
Well, watch the videos. You have to see this, folks. You have to see this young girl, like how she goes around these barrels, man. It's a mind blow, man.
And the guy that's going to train her has the most world titles of anybody, and he wants to work with her in cutting because it makes you a better barrel racer.
So would you do a deal with him? You teach him how to trade, and he's going to teach your daughter how to ride?
I would, but they don't even want to. They just love her. They were like, she's so awesome. And
that is so cool.
It's really cool. People come out of the woodwork, and they're just like, hey, we want to help her. And so they'll spend a day or two, a few days with her.
Yeah, you can see that. I can see that.
And they like being part of her success, and she's just done really well. And she listens. She's very polite. She listens, and like she puts into practice what she hears right away. She's not so old yet that she challenges everything.
Yeah.
So she doesn't necessarily keep it, but she'll try everything that it's told to her. She'll do it exactly as they say, and then she'll incorporate it into how she rides afterwards. So she's smart enough to listen and gain from them and go, okay, how do I apply that to what I do?
Yeah, exactly.
And so it's pretty cool. So so she gets a lot of offers for a lot of it's free training, which is awesome.
Oh, they want to make their mark, and they can make her mark basically watching her and basically getting her trained big time. I can see that.
She's got a couple sponsors now that give she wears helmets.
Yeah.
By CosmicCowboyHats.com. Okay.
Yeah.
Throw it out there for them, and they make really crazy cowboy hats and helmets. Like,
nice.
I mean, all sorts of crazy, designs.
Okay.
And I couldn't get her to wear a helmet, and I mean, the girl's going 30 miles an hour on a horse.
Oh, I know, man, I know.
And like turning 3 times, and she's doing 100 yards in 15 seconds.
Yeah.
So I was. It's not that I couldn't make her wear a helmet, but it's just not cool. It hasn't been cool to wear a helmet.
Yes.
In rodeo, every other horse sport, every other sport that, they wear them.
Sure.
And one of the NFR riders, I was talking to her. We're friends with her. She follows her on Facebook. That's a national, rodeo champion, and she follows her on Facebook. And she's like, "Well, I'll send her my helmet if she'll wear it." And so like Felicia's like, oh, what? Because she knew who she was. She's like, oh my God, she'll send me her helmet. She's like, yeah, and she'll sign it.
That's awesome.
So Felicia said, okay, I'll wear it, I promise. And she wore it, and she actually fell off her horse 2 weeks later.
I saw her. I saw her on Facebook, man. I saw her in the pictures when she got it, which was awesome, right?
And like she got it, and then she fell off her horse a couple weeks after she got that free helmet.
Thank God.
And it saved her life. The doctor said it saved her life. She was back up on her horse in 2 days, and the hat company that makes the hats saw about this. And so they picked her up as a sponsor because she represents what they stand for, which is, basically just protecting people's lives. Moms, like they even make ones for bull riders.
And then has the guts to get back up on the horse, man.
Exactly. So
that's intense.
That's
that's the number, man. Well, listen, man, congratulations, and we look forward to basically watching her, just keep going forward. And folks, Friday morning right here, 10 to 11, Darrell, Tommy, myself. Darrell, you have a great one, a safe one, and of course we look forward to the show Friday.
All right, man. See you then.
Stay right there, folks. We're coming right back.